Welcome back to another calculations video, and this one is such a good one because what we're going to talk about is something called the interest coverage ratio. Now, you might have come across this in your CeMAP 2 and 3 studies already. Equally, if you've skipped ahead a little bit, this might be the first time we're talking about it, so I actually want to strip it back before I talk to you about the calculation. When people invest in buy-to-let properties, they make a really common misconception, or they have a really common misconception, where they'll say, well, as long as the rent that I receive for that property matches the mortgage payment, happy days, that's a successful investment because property goes up in value, so that's all I need. That is not the case, and the reason that's not the case is because rental income is classed as taxable income. So if you are a 20% taxpayer, a 40% taxpayer, or a 45% taxpayer, that is how much tax you will have to pay on that rental income. So for that reasoning, we have something called the interest coverage ratio, which basically means how much rent do I need to charge to be able to pay my mortgage and my tax liability and have a little bit left over just in case the boiler goes or it needs a new roof or there's any insurance or maintenance included. That's what the interest coverage ratio is, and that's the next calculation that we're going to talk about. So with that in mind, this handout you can access just underneath this video if you're watching this from the e-learning platform. If you're not watching this from the e-learning platform, you can get it for free by signing up to the e-learning platform. I will make sure I link it in this video. But these are the basics when it comes to ICR, or interest coverage ratio. In your CeMAP 3 exam, you can expect to get a question asking you to calculate the minimum required rental income a property would need to have to qualify for a buy-to-let mortgage. This calculation is designed to take into account the fact that tax is payable on rental income. Therefore, the rental income would need to be enough to cover the mortgage, plus tax at either 20%, 40%, or 45%, plus other associated costs for general upkeep. Now, each lender has their own criteria when calculating this. And guys, just to let you know, in your CeMAP 3 exam, you will be given the lender's interest coverage ratio. Typically, they tend to be either 125%, 145%, it might be 150% or 160%, whatever the figure is, you won't have to guess it, you won't have to remember these figures, they will be provided to you in the case study. And if you've never heard of this before and your mind is already a little bit blown, it might be worth thinking, okay, so if 100% of the rental income covers the mortgage, we need to add 20% on for tax, or 40% depending on your tax bracket, and then an extra 5% for upkeep. This means that the landlord won't be making a loss on the rental income each month. So in practice, if you get a question that says, if a client contacts a lender for an interest-only buy-to-let mortgage, the property they have found has an estimated value of £200,000 with an expected rental income of £700 a month, the client has a 25% deposit and is looking for a loan amount of £150,000, the lender's offered a 5.5% interest rate and has a minimum interest coverage ratio of 125%. I'm going to just give you guys a second to write down the important information here. So £200,000 isn't important, and that's because that's not the loan amount. We know the client has a 25% deposit, and actually the loan amount they are looking for is £150,000. So that's step one to write down. The next thing to write down is the lender's interest rate, which is 5.5% for this example. And then the third thing is 125%. If you have those figures, you have everything you need to be able to do this calculation. And this is how we work it out. Step one is to take the loan amount and times it by the interest rate that's being offered. So 150,000 times 5.5%. The reason that you are doing that is because this is going to tell us how much interest they will pay each year. So in total for that £150,000 mortgage with a 5.5% interest rate, the client will pay £8,250 a year in interest. Now we need to figure out what that is per month. That's step two. So all that we're going to do is take £8,250 and divide it by 12. When we have that figure, that's going to tell us what our monthly mortgage payments are going to be. And if you guys have got a calculator and you're working through this with me, which I hope everyone is, you should get the figure of £687.50 a month. Now, if we just take a minute to look at the figures we have so far, you might have noticed that in the initial information we were given, the expected rental income was £700. And the calculation that we've done has just shown that the interest-only mortgage payments alone are going to come to £687.50. So it's not looking like a particularly viable investment, but let's move on to step 3. So step 3 is to take our monthly mortgage payment, which is £687.50, and times it by the interest coverage ratio, which is 125%. And once we've done that, and once you've done that on your calculator, please remember you will have a percentage button and a calculator in your exam. You should have a figure of £859.37. And this means that the minimum rental income the lender would expect to see from that property in order to consider it a viable investment is £859.37. So with that particular information we were given, not a viable investment because they were looking at around £700 a month. Now guys, hopefully that has helped. Make sure that you revisit this video and follow along with the calculation questions. If you didn't do that the first time around, that can be really helpful. But please remember to not spend too much time on these, because worst case scenario, you might get one question on this in your CeMAP 3 exam. So don't spend hours and hours, because it is not time well spent with your studying. Go through this a couple of times, box it off, move on. And that's it. Good luck.